what this nice guy, Silent Threat, says to me. I made a discussion called GESS is recruiting, which we are recruiting. I am the leader, clan founder. I'm just letting everyone know we're recruiting. A basic message about recruiting. And some people asked me, and I said we're also starting servers, and I'm thinking of putting up 22 servers. Well, the two I have, plus maybe 20 more, maybe just a total of 20. I'm thinking about it, rethinking it lately, without writing it in here, that maybe I'll just have 20, just put up about another 18 servers. But that's what I put in here, that we're doing about 22 servers. Some guy at ZX12 asked, a nice, decent question. It makes sense. How do you pay for all these servers? And such, and I gave him an answer. Because he thinks he can get it for free, and he's right. You can start servers for free. Then Rydall, and Silent Threat Q have to put in their 2 cents. They're negative 2 cents, nearly 2 cents. And say, I think you're crazy to spend that sort of money on servers. Why would you spend a cash on a legacy game, when in a month you will have Sniper Elite 4 servers, and many players wanting SE4 servers to play on? Why would you not look at getting 22 Sniper 4 servers ready, and in the meantime, that's actually could be one word right out, it actually is one word, meantime. You don't say mean time. That assumes you're talking about mean time, like Greenwich Mean Time. Meantime, all one word, is what you're trying to say, which means in the meantime, for now, why don't you run with 2 SE3 servers you currently have? Just my thoughts. He insults, but his thoughts are insulting. But he wanted to let me know his thoughts. Okay. I just said I'm going to do that. I was responding to, I responded to him, not with putting his post in and quoting it, but I said I'm going to do the same on SE4, which is another 22 servers. The moment it comes out, I will be one of the first to launch servers for it. And Silent Threat says, wait! You are going to launch 22 Sniper Elite 3 servers at a cost of $600 to $800. Then you're going to launch another 22 Sniper Elite 4 servers at, I am assuming, an additional $600 to $800. Yeah, that's right. And you are going to do this through hosting companies that do not give you full access to your game servers. Example, you will not be able to manage your servers. I think he meant your servers, obviously, but he leaves things out like that. That's not important. English grammatically correct English, just isn't important. Your servers properly with these providers? Are you insane? I think that's a little insulting, maybe. I know it's one of those joshing things, as if we're buddies, but we're not buddies. We never liked each other. Silent Threat, we go a little bit far back, and I never liked him. He's a jerk. Are you insane? That's what you say to a buddy. I'd say that to my buddy, a good friend, or even a family member, my brother. I'd say, are you insane? But, I don't really mean it, of course, to my brother. He literally means, are you insane? I honestly think that you should take the necessary steps and do a little extra work in order to be successful at your goals. Goals with an apostrophe S. That makes no sense there, buddy. If you do what you are saying that you are going to do, comma, there shouldn't be a comma there, it's going to be a disaster. He predicts, like Nostradamus, that it's definitely going to be a disaster and extremely expensive. That should have been part of that sentence, not a piece of a new sentence. For the money you are talking about with a comma, spending you can get multiple dedicated remote accessible servers across the globe and run 50 to 80 dedicated servers or more! More! Exclamation points. Or more! And then he leaves it at that. You think he'd be like, so take care, thanks, that's just my thoughts. Like Rydall, at least Rydall said, those are just my thoughts, even if they are negative, But no, see, just my thoughts. But no, Silent's not trying to be kind. He's not a kind guy. Not in the least bit. Rydall says, most hosters are slow to getting new game servers up when he's responding to me saying I'll be one of the first to have my servers up. No server-side installs released out for people to get config ready to roll. And in fact, Multiplay, one of the bigger ones, is, Australian English is also not grammatically correct. It's just difficult to read, buddy. And in fact, Multiplay, on one of the bigger ones, say it will be a week, run-on sentence, a week until they get sorted? and then a comma after the question mark. Wonder how, without a capital with the W, it's just confusing. I'm used to reading, just because I'm used to a certain way to read. When you're reading usual things, they have punctuation correct, they have capital letters, so you know where the start of a new sentence is. This doesn't have that, Rydall. What's wrong? I know you're from Australia or wherever, New Zealand, but there's English there. You have books. You read books from other cultures, other lands, other continents, other countries like England and America, United States, and South America, that have proper English. Much easier to understand. Just to read it. I have to go sorted in the middle of a sentence. Until they get sorted, wonder how you will be one of the first, space, question mark. Unless, is that a start of a new sentence again? Your English teacher would give you an F on this paper. You don't even have the U capitalized. Seriously, buddy? Unless you make and run your own, comma, as most here do, will be the only, this doesn't even make sense, man. But the only fastest IST. I mean, did you even graduate 8th grade? There aren't graduations for 8th grade, actually. It's true. Way to get servers up on the release day as we all plan to. Blah, blah, blah. We will have two and blah, 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 blah. Then I responded to him saying, well, I'm not very frugal with money, which I'm not. I don't save money very well. I spend a lot. Never been. I enjoy this game enough that I'm willing to do so. So you can read that, everybody. I'll leave that up so you can see my response. I don't need to go through that whole thing. That'll take reading slowly and explaining what I'm thinking. Could take another 10 minutes, 5 minutes. But, just read that. It's my response to him. To Rydall, rather. And then Silent Threat decides to roll eyes. Oh, this is the second time that I've attempted to help you, and you are ignoring it yet again. Remember when I made a valid attempt to help you set up your own dedicated... you can read that. I don't have to get into reading it myself. Then I says, you are patronizing me. Not appreciated at all. Rolls eyes? 5th graders say and do such things. Even younger. That's argumentative. Why are you arguing, Also saying this is the second time. I never remember asking you to help me this time. The first time you offered to help, I didn't decline, but wasn't as interested as I could have been. Sue me? Buddy, relax, okay? I'll spend my money the way I want to. Ignorance of how servers work? I really don't care, and I have people for that. Thanks, but no thanks. Remember, I didn't ask for your help. Go force your opinions and help on someone else. Good luck. Oh, and he replies, y'all are going to get the last word. Sure thing, bud. Just remember when you rage quit maybe, and shut everything down again, that the offer was extended to you. That should have been actually part of the same sentence. That the offer was extended to you. Again, that the offer was extended to you and ignored. Yes, that's what happened last time. I couldn't handle what I learned. I'm honest, even against my own best interests. That being said, I can be brutally honest to others as well. I quit playing for 4 months last time and shut all servers down mostly because of the influx of hackers, cheaters into the game at that time because it went on sale. Happens every time. Now I just don't care. They will come and they will go, the hackers. I can't control that. I can control my temper, though, and how I respond to such things, as to antagonistic people like Silent Threat and such. I will not shut down the servers. I will not stop playing because someone else decides to ruin it for me and others. Game servers are great, the hosting site, at what they do. Not saying they are any better than you. Who knows? Just saying. I trust them. I don't trust Silent Threat. Don't mind playing. And they can provide servers all over the world. Don't mind paying, sorry. I don't mind paying them. Paying. And they can provide servers all over the world as well. And to me. At a very minimum cost. $600, $800 a month isn't a big deal. Or double that isn't a big deal. That's what I'm doing, and I'm sticking to it, no matter what you say or anyone else says. Hosting sites like this are there for a reason. And this one has been in service many years. Read this and see the reasons you can't supply me with. Such as, if I have questions for you about server-side issues, you can't answer them 24/7 as they can. Game servers can. They're available 24/7 as they were last time I hosted sites. See why I'm going with them right there. This conversation has come to a close. That is all. That's all I'm saying. That is all. And then he has to rolls eyes again, like a little kid. Good luck. Now this conversation has come to a close. That is all. Oh my God, this little baby. I said you always have to get in the last word, just like a third grader this time. Not very mature, buddy. You're hijacking my original post for your reasons. Everything has to be about you, even other people's posts. Reported. I did. I reported them. Absolutely. You responded to the original inquiries. Therefore, it is not a hijacked thread. What exactly are my reasons? Pointing out that there is a better way of doing things, blah, 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 that is less costly. I don't care it's less costly. I didn't ask anybody if they knew a less costly way. I don't give a shit about the cost, buddy. I didn't ask for your opinion or your information. Pointing out, I don't want to hear anything you're pointing out. That with a little extra effort, you would be a lot better off. I don't care. Pointing out that GameService.com will not be able to do what you want them to do. I don't care. Plus, I disagree. They show on there why and what they do, able to do everything that he says they can't do. Pointing out that you have no idea on how the service actually functions. That's fucking rude, buddy. But yeah, sure, I hijacked your thread. Huh, sure. And I pointed out exactly how. Pointing out that someone has no idea how to do something is rude. Not sure your mother showed you that memo. Apparently she didn't. I never asked for your lecturing, nor your insults. I told you I was through with the discussion and that I didn't need your help. You insisted that I was ignorant. Ignorant is never taken lightly by anyone. Again, another thing your mother didn't teach you. Insulting, like your king does, Trump, is never tolerated well by anyone. Just look at him and you. He rages like you when a single person insists he's in the wrong, just basically wrong about something. And he tells them off, insults and such. Then insists he was being kind and gentle. It's called the superiority complex that you have. Listen, I never asked for your help. You told me I ignored you. Get over it, buddy. Get over it. Be a big boy who doesn't need to keep going on and on about things in the past and telling people they have no idea how to do things. I do not care what you think or say. Get it? You seem to think I should care. Why? Why in the world would I give an inkling of my attention to someone trying to force themselves on me for help that I never asked for? Please, admins, lock this thread. This guy just never stops. He will go on, but not before he always gets in the last post in the thread, even after someone says I'm done. Remember, I started this thread, not you. And its subject matter has nothing, not one iota to do with how to alter my hosting capabilities or lack thereof. You changed it to that, hijacked, and not casually nor kindly. This guy, man, he's just annoying. I shouldn't let him even get me annoyed, you know? So that's it.